Dear friends, it is my pleasure to introduce you to the Honeymoon Suite TV project. This project is a reality show with elements of adventure, and it is broadcast live from this studio.
The shows were hosted by famous Ukrainian actors. The participants of the show were 5 newlywed couples, selected by the Ukrainian TV viewers themselves. The project consisted of 5 weekly shows, broadcast on Sundays at 8 p.m. One presenter went to Turkey to assure that the honeymoon was also an adventurous one. Another presenter remained in Ukraine to assure support from the audience in the studio. On the day following the first show, our participants set out for their fabulous honeymoon trip across Turkey's cultural, historic, and natural landmarks, looking not only for the secret formula of happiness in marriage, but also competing for the final prize, consisting of 100,000 hryvnias. During the second episode, the couples discovered the temptations of the all-inclusive system in a popular Antalya resort. Our presenter placed there some hidden cameras. Our heroes found themselves in a number of difficult and sometimes quite provocative and embarrassing situations. The honeymoon couples had a chance to perform exotic dances in front of the other guests of Titanic Hotel. They also competed for the audience's attention in the ruins of Apollo's temple, where the girls portraying different types of muses inspired their husbands for romantic and heroic deeds. At the end of each program, with their SMS votes, the viewers decided which couples would remain in the show. Each week, one couple would inevitably leave the show to return to Ukraine. Before they did so, they were rewarded with a fairy tale trip to an exquisite natural landmark.
Турция — это супер! Мы обязательно сюда вернемся.
Не спати на марші!
During the third episode, the remaining 4 couples were thrown into extreme situations in which they needed to work as a team to find solutions and getaways, or simply to get downriver. Reaching for the sacred fire in Olympus, the boys needed to demonstrate their physical endurance and strength. In the meantime, while the girls were waiting for their men to bring them fire, they were learning how to prepare a simple Turkish meal. In the fourth show, the remaining 3 couples sailed in the Aegean Sea during an entire day, not as passengers of luxury boats, but as crew members. Their purpose was to reach a diving destination where a treasure was hidden. While the men were diving, our presenter played another joke with them, deciding to test the strength of their feelings and check if the couples really knew each other. Instead of the promised treasure, the boys found a note telling them that vicious pirates have abducted their ladies. The pirates locked each girl in a separate tower of the medieval fortress in Bodrum. From there, the girls needed to give a secret signal to their knights so they can come and rescue them. At the end of this episode, our heroes arrived at one of the biggest ancient Greek ports in the Aegean Sea. Not for sailing, but to perform a live concert of a modern opera version of one of the greatest love stories of all time, Orpheus and Eurydice. This final episode took our heroes to Istanbul, the capital of 3 empires. There, the 2 remaining couples' final adventure started with the most horrible test for any husband: shopping together with his wife. In the enormous market of Kapalı-Çarşı, they were looking for hints and clues as to how to find the Sultan's treasury located at fabulous Topkapi Palace.
Починаємо спецоперацію «Місія в Стамбулі». На кону $100 тисяч, тобто гривень.
Our presenter invented many more difficulties for the couples. But the Sultan's treasure was nevertheless finally found. The viewers made their choice. The 100,000 hryvnias final prize was received by the couple, which during 1 month best show Turkey's people, history, natural and historic landmarks to the Ukrainian viewers.
During the month we spent in Turkey, we met many people without whose support this difficult production would have been impossible. This project would also have not been possible without the generous support of the Turkish Ministry of Culture and Tourism. I would also like to thank our logistics partner Carrier Tour and Idletel Travel, as well as our insurer Aska. And I really look forward to seeing you in other countries and in other places during next TV season. It was my pleasure to do this show with you.